Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Нашите предавания предлагат много езици. Моля вижте suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Yemberzal, Kashmir's first all-girl Sufi music ensemble. Continue watching to find out more.
There is one benefit to adopting a vegetarian diet, and that is to regain youth. Liu Ling Ling, vegetarian.
Cordial viewers, when visiting the Republic of Senegal, you might hear the locals say "Mebe." That means welcome in the native language spoken by the Wolof people of this hospitable country. My name is Jamie. The good-natured people of Senegal are grateful that the world is filled with kind people like you, who treat all beings with gentleness and compassion. May the light of providence shine upon you. Welcome to our show, Yemberzal, Kashmir's first all-girl Sufi music ensemble. Kashmir is a region located in the northernmost part of the Indian subcontinent. Before the mid-19th century, Kashmir referred to the Kashmir Valley, lying between the Great Himalayas and the Pir Panjal Range. Since the first millennium AD, the Kashmir region has been influenced by Hinduism, Buddhism, Islam, and Sikhism, resulting in a rich cultural tradition. The beautiful folk music heritage of Kashmir reflects the region's brilliant culture and local folk life, which includes traditional instruments such as the santura, the bamboo flute, the tabla, and the mutka. Soufiana Mausiki is the name for the classical Sufi ensemble music performed in the Kashmir region of the state of Jammu and Kashmir. This musical form developed after the arrival of Islam and Sufism in the area during the 14th century AD and has been a significant part of local folk music ever since. Traditionally practiced only by male musicians, Soufiana Mausiki has sadly experienced a gradual decline in recent years and is on the brink of extinction. Fortunately, a women's music group, Yemberzal, is taking the historical responsibility to revive this cherished heritage of Sufi music. Today, we'll present the beautiful story of this talented women's ensemble. Yemberzal means Narcissus or daffodil, the first blooming spring flower in the region of Kashmir. The ensemble members believed that by inheriting traditional Sufi music and presenting to the world their ancestors' wisdom and artistic achievements, they could bring joy and hope to Kashmir, just like the flowers of Yemberzal. The Yemberzal band consists of 5 girls in their late teens or early 20s, including Ifana Yusuf and her younger sister Rehana, Gulshan Latif, Sema Hamid, and Shabnum Bashir. The band originated through the efforts of lead musician Ifana Yusuf, who plays the traditional 100-stringed instrument, the santur. In 2011, Ifana persuaded her father, Mohammad Yusuf Bey, a classical musician and an artist of Radio Kashmir, to teach her to play the challenging traditional instruments which male players had previously dominated. After basic training from her father, Ifana continued to learn from her father's teacher, Master Sufiana musician, Ustad Muhammad Yaqub Sheikh, and quickly picked up the playing techniques of 4 classical instruments, the sitar, santur, saze Kashmir, and tabla. Although traditional Sufi music was unique in having only male players and singers and passed down through male family lines, Ustad Muhammad Yaqub Sheikh decided to break with tradition and teach whoever wished to learn this artistic heritage, including girls. But it was not easy going, especially in the beginning. Ustad Muhammad Yaqub Sheikh recalled in an interview,
"When I first started teaching girls, I faced opposition from both neighbors and soldiers and had to move the classes to a new location 4 times.
The intelligent young Ifana became passionate about music. She found that the power of Sufi music gave her a sense of calm and enhanced concentration. In 2011, she received her first opportunity to play for the public broadcaster Doordarshan when she was just 13 years old. Encouraged by the novelty of a young girl playing the large, complicated instrument, the santur, with such proficiency, many other young girls from her village and school displayed an interest in learning music from Ifana. Soon afterward, Ifana formed a close musical connection with her classmate, Gulshan Latif, and her younger sister, Rihanna. However, the path was full of bumps. The youngest musician in the group, Shabnum Bashir, faced opposition from home and had to learn music after school secretly. The 5th musician, Sema Hamib, attracted by the beauty of the music in an inter-school cultural performance by the girls, decided to transfer to Ifana School to join the music learning group. In 2015, the all-girl ensemble Yemberzal was announced as a formal musical band aiming to revive the traditional art form of Sufi music.
Vegan, cause we and the next generations want to live here.
Optimistic viewers, let's now pause for a moment to hear a brief message. We'll return shortly. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to our show on Yemberzal, the first all-girl Sufi music ensemble in Kashmir. In olden times, Sufi music, or Sufiana Mausiki, was a devotional form of music performed before small audiences in homes, but recently has moved to the stage, radio, and television. Sufi music traces its origin to Central Asian music, accompanying poetic verses, and in the Kashmir region, the poetry was traditionally composed in the Persian language. Sufi followers of Islam strive to practice tolerance, peace, and pluralism, and to connect with the higher spiritual power through whirling dance and music. Sufi music was combined with poems written by the revered enlightened master Rumi and other beloved spiritual poets, including Hafiz, Bulleh Shah, Amir Khusro, and Khwaja Ghulam Farid. Thousands of people in Kashmir are followers of Sufism, and Sufi music is a cherished cultural and spiritual heritage of the Kashmiris. To bring back the original sounds of their homeland's Sufi music, the girls of Yemberzal began learning the Persian language, in which much original Sufi poetry was composed. They also sing with their distinctive girls' sweetness to accompany the melodic music performed on traditional Kashmiri instruments, including the 100-stringed santoor, the locally evolved drum, the sazi Kashmir, and the plucked string instrument, the sitar. In the beginning, the girls had to borrow all their instruments from Ifana's father. After earning money through performances, they were able to purchase instruments of their own. For the young girl musicians, such as Gulshan Latif, the Yemberzal band is a way of gaining liberation from the boundaries that limited Kashmiri women for centuries. Gulshan shared her view with the London-based Saudi journal, the Majala.
Some people kept saying that we are girls and we should not do something like this, that we should stay at home and do the home chores. They believe that this is what women are meant for.
But Gulshan declares,
a woman has to do everything.
The Yemberzal band members enjoy the charm of Sufi music. When expressing their religion and praising their prophet, peace be upon him, they forget about everything else. During an interview with TRT World, a Turkish public broadcaster, Ifana said,
"This music is part of our Kashmiri heritage. Since childhood, I have listened to my father perform this powerful music, which always gives me peace and calm. I was also inspired to learn and perform this genre. Initially, it did cause some adverse reactions and there were negative comments from people, though our families supported us wholeheartedly. But we were determined that we had to achieve our aim and take our passion forward, so we just ignored negativity. Music is a lifelong journey, and for us, it's just the beginning."
Although practicing and performing music can be demanding, the band members are determined to follow their dreams. In 2017, the Yemberzal Sufi Ensemble performed in events at the district level in Srinagar and was selected for the state-level competition held at Jammu, where they won the first position, marking one of their most memorable moments. They went on to perform at events in other parts of India, including the Kala Utsav National Children's Festival of Indian Dance, Drama and Music. When the young musicians showcased their talents at national level performances in Bhopal, they received great appreciation from audiences. In 2019 and 2020, due to the local political situation as well as COVID lockdown period, the band experienced some setbacks. Nevertheless, with their usual perseverance, they kept practicing and playing Sufiana music at home and recorded performances on their mobile phones. In 2021, Yemberzal's performances were presented by BBC Monitoring, and their inspirational influence in their region was discovered. After their interview with the BBC, this one-of-a-kind all-girl Sufi ensemble became known to audiences around the world. We are happy to know that Ifana and Gulshan are now studying music at the University of Kashmir to further their professional education. They also have a major plan to open a music school for girls while sharpening their musical skills. We sincerely wish abundant heavenly blessings to the female musicians of Yemberzal. May Allah grace them with ever-growing wisdom and talent to realize their dream of reviving Sufi music.
vegan be lofty like a mountain, a refuge for countless lives.
Angelic viewers, thank you for your company today during Yemberzal, Kashmir's first all-girl Sufi music ensemble. Up next is A Day in the Life of Vegan Creators with Lian Meli Hilgat and Prabhat Gautam, both vegans, part 1 of 2, right after Noteworthy News. May we respect and cherish one another as children of Allah and coexist in peace and joy.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/AJAR.